So Warren Buffett is leaving Berkshire Hathaway. He's done. He's stepping down. An era of one of the greatest investors of all time, the Oracle of Omaha, is at an end. And you can brace yourselves because you're about to see a tidal wave of YouTuber homage videos fluffing Warren Buffett and, saying what a great guy he was and how he was their inspiration and how they're going to miss him and how it's so sad that, the era of Buffettism is finally over. Well, I'm here to offer a contrary opinion and a contrary view of Warren Buffett. I am a total market index fund investor. I believe you should buy every company in the world that is publicly investable, publicly tradable, at market capitalization weights, and you should hold it forever. That is my philosophy. That's how I've always invested and how I will continue to always invest. Does that stack up to what Warren Buffett believes? Absolutely not. Warren Buffett believes in making concentrated bets on individual stocks. Now, there are some overlaps between what I believe and what he believes. He believes in buy and hold forever. That's his general philosophy. Now, of course, he's sold stocks that he's bought, but he's generally been consistent where he'll identify a company at a decent price. That's a great corporation, and he'll buy it and he'll hold it forever, which is the essence of investing. I believe the same thing. I think every time I buy VT, I don't look at it as, I'm going to try to make a quick profit in the next year or two and then sell it. I think of it as I'm purchasing every company in the world and I'm entitled to all of their future cash flows forever into infinity. And I want to eventually own enough of those shares to be able to sustain myself without working by living off the future profits of every company in the world at market cap weights. So when I buy a share of VT, that's a permanent thing. I own that share and I'm never selling it. And I don't care what happens to it in the short term. Up, down, left, right, backwards, who freaking cares? Okay? So we have some overlap there. But I fervently disagree with Warren Buffett's style of picking concentrated bets in a few individual stocks. And it's actually a little toxic, in my opinion, not because of what he does, but because he's inspired other people to follow his example. It's actually dangerous. What people do is they use Warren Buffett as an example to attack the index fund. Oh, well, Warren Buffett beat the index, so that means that I should try to beat the index too, bro. That's the logical conclusion that people do. They basically think index funds are garbage or uninvestable or not worthy of their time because a few exceptional people beat the index, not realizing that it's a Pareto principle distribution where most people underperform the index or match it if you're an index fund investor, and a very few select people outperform it. It's like the 80-20 rule. 100%, I bet you 100% that applies to stock market returns. So only the cream of the crop or the lucky are the ones that truly get those fantastic returns from picking individual stocks. But that doesn't stop them. And a lot of grifters out there use Warren Buffett as the backstop, the foundation of their grift ideology. Every grifter out there uses Warren Buffett as evidence that index funds are not great because Warren Buffett beat the market, and therefore I, the grifter, know what I'm doing. I understand Warren Buffett's philosophy, and you should avoid index funds and give me money instead so I can teach you how to buy stocks. That's a big part of Warren Buffett's legacy. At least that's been my observation. Now, obviously, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He's humble. There's a lot that I like about him. Like I said, he's humble, frugal. He's not arrogant, unearned. He's not unearnedly arrogant. He lives a simple life. He's overall a kind man. I'm a fan of Warren Buffett. I like the guy. But to sit here and say, oh my God, he's leaving. It's the end of an era. Oh, my hero, Warren Buffett, is gone. No, not at all. I don't give a flying F if Warren Buffett has retired. Because if you're a boglehead, if you're a total market index fund investor, Warren Buffett should not be your hero. He's not. He's actually your anti-hero. And people have used him to inspire their own freaking grifts and to delegitimize the index fund. And now they're going to find a new famous go, oh, this guy beat the index, so therefore you should pick stocks and have highly concentrated bets. It's dangerous. Following what Warren Buffett says, or what he does, is dangerous for the average investor. It is a terrible idea to try to emulate him. Okay? The dude sits around all day and analyzes stocks. That's what he does. And he has the patience to be a long-term investor, which most of you morons are not. Okay? All these people giving homage to Warren Buffett, at least he actually is a long-term investor. I'll give him that. Most people are not. Most people say they follow Warren Buffett's principles, but if you look at their portfolio at the end of each year, you'll see that there's been huge churn every single year. So these people are not actually long-term investors, they're speculators. They buy stocks, they hope it rips, and then they sell it. That's not investing, that's speculation. That's what most people freaking do. Whereas Warren Buffett is a buy and hold, patient forever investor. And there's been many periods where Warren has been insulted because, there's a clown market going on, for example, and all the clowns think they're geniuses because their unprofitable garbage stocks are vertical lining. And Warren Buffett has stuck to his principles and continued to buy and hold companies forever on the average, okay? So, just to conclude the video, I don't want to hear anything about Warren Buffett anymore, okay? Warren Buffett is not my intellectual inspiration. What he did should not be emulated. It's dangerous to the retail investor. He's a good guy and he's not a bad person, but he should not be your investing philosopher. He should not be your guiding light in the investment world. And if you do follow the way of Buffett, you're most likely going to explode your freaking portfolio and be selling your man mussy behind the truck stop because you aren't Warren Buffett. You don't have the patience to do what he does. Just putting that out there. Anyway, let me know what you think. Are you like are you heartbroken that Warren Buffett has left and it's the end of an era? And oh my God, I'm so disappointed and upset and I'll miss him and he was so great and I've read all his books and he's my shining star. Or do you actually understand the index philosophy and realize that Warren Buffett is actually the exact opposite of what somebody like me is a proponent of? Let me know your thoughts. Check out the pinned comment. I offer a variety of services: tax preparation, bookkeeping, one-on-one consulting, sponsored videos, and I've got a book, Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. Check it all out in the pinned comment below. Give me all your money. I want to enrich myself off of you, and have a wonderful day.